When Sarah inherited her grandmother's house in the quiet outskirts of London, she expected dust, creaky floors, and perhaps a few forgotten antiques. What she didn't expect was the doll. It was tucked away in the attic, sitting on a small wooden chair beneath the slanted roof. Its porcelain face was cracked, one eye missing, and the other painted eye seemed almost alive. The doll wore a faded blue dress, its lace collar yellowed with age. Sarah picked it up reluctantly, shivering as the cold ceramic touched her skin. On the back of the dress, stitched with neat black thread, were the words, "Don't let me out." She laughed nervously, thinking it must be some sort of odd joke from decades ago. Still, the words bothered her. That night, Sarah placed the doll on a shelf in the living room, intending to sell it later. At 2 a.m., she woke to the sound of tiny footsteps. Heart pounding, she grabbed her phone flashlight and crept downstairs. The doll was no longer on the shelf. Instead, it sat neatly in the center of the rug, facing the staircase, as though it had been waiting. Sarah froze. "This is impossible," she whispered. She put the doll back, locking it inside a glass cabinet. But the next morning, the cabinet door was wide open, and the doll rested on her pillow, its cracked smile inches from her face. The house grew colder. Shadows seemed to linger longer than they should. Sarah's dreams filled with faint whispers, a child's laughter echoing through the halls. She decided to burn the doll. Carrying it to the garden, she lit a match, but the flame extinguished itself, as if the air had been stolen from her lungs. The doll's single eye gleamed in the moonlight. Desperate, Sarah hurled it into the attic and slammed the hatch shut. She could hear faint scratching above her ceiling all night long. Weeks passed, and Sarah left the house for good. When the next family moved in, they too discovered the attic. And sitting patiently on the same wooden chair was the doll, its dress freshly mended, two bright eyes gleaming now, and new words stitched across its collar. "I'm out."